ZABoxingNation, where boxing lives, breathes, and breaks down. It's August 29th, 2025, and fans, buckle up because we got some massive headlines today. From Saul Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Bud Crawford to Gervonta Tank Davis stepping in the ring with Jake Paul at State Farm Arena. Floyd Schofield possibly fighting someone special. I'm going to be breaking down to you guys in this video. Plus some upcoming fights that I know you need to be prepared for. And of course, your favorite segment on this day in boxing history. Let's break this all down. The wait is finally over. Saul Canelo Alvarez is 61 big wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws. 39 big wins coming by way of knockout. He will be facing Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Bud Crawford is 41 wins, 0 losses, and 31 big wins coming by way of knockouts. On September 13th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. A fight that boxing fans have been craving. The stakes for this fight is pound for pound supremacy at 168 pounds. Canelo Alvarez is a 4-division champion, legendary resume, and defensive genius. But does he still have the speed to keep up with Terrence Bud Crawford, who is also younger than him, but he has less miles on the clock because Terrence Bud Crawford has less fights than Canelo Alvarez. Terrence Bud Crawford, undefeated. He's a master at making adjustments on the fly. Already undisputed at 140 and 147 pounds. Picked up a belt at 154 pounds against Madrimov. And now moved up to fight the best guy at 168 pounds in Saul Canelo Alvarez. Now, Terrence Bud Crawford is a switch-hitting and counter-punching genius, while Saul Canelo Alvarez's power, body attack, and relentless approach and experience on the big stage make him the more formidable opponent. Terrence Bud Crawford, his speed, counters, and switch-hitting ability will be crucial to neutralize Canelo's strength and size advantage. This is chess, not checkers. Can Crawford's agility and timing offset Canelo's super middleweight power? This fight is truly a legacy-defining fight at 168 pounds. At 168, my prediction, Saul Canelo Alvarez's power and durability are enhanced in this fight. But Terrence Bud Crawford's ability to adjust on the fly keeps this fight extremely competitive. Expect a tactical, high-level chess match that could go to either the 12 rounds or someone's getting knocked out. This fight is very highly unpredictable. Both of these, I believe that Terrence Bud Crawford has the skill advantage on his side. But we can't forget that Saul Canelo Alvarez have been in wars with guys like Danny Jacobs, Triple G. He knocked down Berlanga in his last fight, fought Jaime Munguia and held him up from falling when she almost knocked him down. So it's like this guy has been giving and gifting guys spots into the division. So will he go all out in this fight because people are doubting him, saying that he can't beat Terrence Bud Crawford? This will be a phenomenal fight. Let me know your breakdown in the comments below. Who do you have being successful, Saul Canelo Alvarez or Terrence Bud Crawford, and why? This is going to be a legacy-defining fight for the both of these guys. This fight headlines a historic September weekend in Las Vegas and is already being billed as one of the biggest fights of this decade. We have Gervonta Tank Davis, who's 31 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw, 28 big wins coming by way of knockout. He is officially set to face Jake Paul. Jake Paul, who is wins, 1 loss, and 7 big wins coming by way of knockout at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. Jake Paul has been blurring the lines between influencer and professional boxing, but now he's fighting a legitimate pound-for-pound star. Tank Davis is known for his knockout power, explosiveness, and ring IQ. Critics wonder what Tank really sees to gain besides a massive payday. Jake Paul, he's been active and building a profile with names like Nate Diaz, Tommy Fury. His last time out, he fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. But stepping into the ring with Tank, that's a whole nother level. The only mismatch factor, Jake Paul has been fighting at in between 175 to 200 pounds, while Gervonta Tank Davis' dominance has been at 135 pounds. The size difference is unreal, but so is the skill gap. Is this competitive or a dangerous mismatch? Atlanta will be electric, and the pay-per-view numbers are expected to explode. Let me know how you guys feel about that fight in the comments below. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Jake Paul. A potential lightweight fight between Floyd Schofield and Lucas Bahdi. Floyd Schofield is 19 wins, 0 losses. A potential lightweight fight between Floyd Schofield is 19 wins, 0 losses, and 13 big wins coming by way of knockout. He may face Lucas Bahdi, who is 20 wins, 0 losses, and 15 big wins coming by way of knockout. Floyd Schofield just coming off a big win over former champ Tevin Farmer. He's fast, he's sharp, and has been rising fast. Lucas Bahdi recently defeated Roger Gutierrez, a former world champion, showcasing his power and composure. And he also knocked that guy down. Both of these guys are undefeated, both young and both hungry. Floyd Schofield brings speed and accuracy, while Lucas Bahdi brings grit and knockout power and very calculated boxing approach. Whoever wins this fight could be looking at a title shot near in the future. So let me know how you guys feel about that fight in the comments below. Lucas Bahdi versus Floyd Schofield Jr. Now for the upcoming fights that you need to be prepared for. Naoya, the Monster Inoue versus Akhmadaliev. This is going to be power versus relentless pressure at the super bantamweight division. Oscar Valdez versus Richard Medina. This is going to be a crossroads fight for Valdez's career. Shakur Stevenson return could be against a top lightweight before the year's end. We also have David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde. This will be a phenomenal fight at 175 pounds. Anthony Yarde is a tremendous fighter. He has fought guys like Beterbiev, so he has the experience on the big stage. We also have David Benavidez, who has fought guys like Caleb Plant, Dimitri Andrade, David Morrell. So he has the real big experience advantage on his side as well. Both of these guys are true champions, and both are promising to come forward the entire fight. This is going to be one that you just do not want to take your eyes off of. Both of these guys are phenomenal fighters once again. Let me know how you guys feel about this fight in the comments below. David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde. Now for your favorite segment on this day in boxing history. August 29th, 1885. History was made in Cincinnati, Ohio. John L. Sullivan defeated Dominic McCaffrey to win the first official World Heavyweight Championship under the Marquis of Queensberry rules. This fight was the first heavyweight fight to use 3-minute rounds and 3-ounce gloves. John L. Sullivan won by points and made the American first heavyweight hero. And the bout marked the transition from bare-knuckle brawls to modern boxing. And that wraps up my news for today. From Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford being official, to Tank Davis versus Jake Paul in Atlanta, to the possible Floyd Schofield versus Lucas Bahdi. Boxing is on the fire trajectory right now, and as always, this is ZABoxingNation, where champions get analyzed and legends are made. And if you're new here, keep your hands up, and I'll catch you in the next one.